Let's talk about self-sabotage for a moment. Not accusing, not fixing, just noticing. Not as a flaw to fix, but as a signal to decode. Not with guilt, not with force, but presence. By the time that you feel sabotage, something inside of you is all ready to grow beyond it. So before we begin, take a breath and let's get comfortable. Feel the weight of your body where it touches the chair. Feel the floor beneath your feet. Let everything that was racing slow down. Let whatever's unfinished wait. Because this is a conversation with yourself, not the version that critiques or corrects or compares, but the version that's been waiting to be heard, to be seen, to be trusted again. And you've already started changing, haven't you? Because if you weren't, you wouldn't be here. And if you're listening now, then something inside of you already knows this pattern doesn't own you. Not anymore. Let's name this clearly. Self-sabotage is not a weakness. It's not a failure, not evidence that something is broken. It's a strategy that once kept you safe, that now keeps you small. It says, don't try, you'll fail. Don't speak, they'll judge you. Don't care, it'll hurt. And each line wasn't meant to ruin you. It was built to protect you from shame, from disappointment, from rejection. It was a defense when you didn't feel safe enough to play offense. But now you're safer than you've ever been. You've lived through what you thought you couldn't. You've learned how to sit with what scared the bejeebies out of you. And that means you're free to outgrow what no longer fits. So let me ask you, what if the critic was never meant to stop you, but to test you? What if it says you're not ready just to see if you'll say, I am ready? And that voice, that outdated software, still running, still glitching, but not the villain, just behind. You don't need to delete it. You need to update it. And you've already got the code. So take a moment. If you're journaling, write this down. Who is the voice that holds you back? Whose tone does it sound like? What is it afraid of? What did it believe about you that's no longer true? Now answer those questions not from pain, but from power. Correct the outdated code. Give it new instructions. You're not erasing it, you're retraining it. Now picture this. Later this week, a moment might rise again. A deadline, a decision, a conversation. Now replay it. But this time you respond not from the scared version, but from the one that's listening now. Say what needs to be said. Feel that shift in your chest, in your breath, in your spine, because that voice isn't in charge anymore. The guide is, the guide that lives in you. Now, if the voice in your head has spent years holding you back, it's only because at one time you needed holding. But now you don't need protection from your own power. You're not fragile. You're focused. You're not broken. You're building. And the part of you that once feared your growth can now be trained to fuel it. This isn't suppression, it's evolution, not silencing, but updating. So walk forward, not fighting the critic, but leading it. Speak so clearly. The old story doesn't need to argue because sabotage is just guidance that hasn't grown up yet. And you're ready now to teach it who you really are.